Today, we'll embark on a journey back to a decade defined by big hair, bold fashion, and even louder music, the 1980s. This was a time when rock music was dominated by guitar riffs and electrifying performances. The 80s was marked by a burgeoning youth culture, economic fluctuations, and a rise in the popularity of cable television, which gave birth to MTV. This new platform revolutionized the way music was consumed and promoted, allowing artists to create visual identities that resonated with audiences. However, this new medium also perpetuated gender stereotypes, favoring male performers and presenting women primarily as objects of desire. Additionally, the rise of the hair metal scene in the late 80s, characterized by its overtly sexualized imagery and themes, further complicated the landscape for women in rock. Female artists found themselves navigating a treacherous terrain, as this objectification posed significant barriers to those who sought to assert their artistic autonomy and be recognized for their musical talents. Despite these challenges, women musicians began to emerge, challenging the status quo and redefining what it meant to be a female artist in rock music. Women stepped into the spotlight not just as vocalists, but also as guitarists, songwriters, and band leaders. This presentation will highlight some of the era's most impactful female rock artists. Tina Turner has often been hailed as the queen of rock and roll. After breaking away from her tumultuous partnership with Ike Turner in the late 1970s, Tina's solo career became a testament to resilience and reinvention. Her 1984 album, Private Dancer, was a landmark, featuring tracks like What's Love Got to Do with It and Better Be Good to Me. The album's worldwide success redefined her as a solo rock icon and opened doors for women in the rock world. Her influence extends across generations. Another pivotal figure was Pat Benatar. With a voice that could soar, she became a rock idol with her songs Hit Me With Your Best Shot and Love Is a Battlefield. Her music blended rock and pop while delivering messages centered around women's empowerment and strength. Benatar's success paved the way for many female musicians, proving that women could lead rock bands and achieve mainstream success. Cyndi Lauper's impact on rock music in the 80s was nothing short of revolutionary. She brought a vibrant and distinctive visual and musical style that truly expanded the boundaries of the genre. At a time when rock was largely dominated by male-fronted bands and conventional imagery, Cyndi infused a fresh, eclectic energy that redefined what it meant to be a rock artist. Her 1983 debut album, She's So Unusual, blended rock with pop, new wave, and punk influences, resulting in a sound that was both rebellious and irresistibly accessible. Songs like Money Changes Everything demonstrated her incredible ability to deliver powerful rock songs filled with raw emotion and her signature voice, which resonated deeply with fans. Cyndi's distinctive style, marked by bold colors, layered accessories, and rad outfits, became a symbol of the 80s rock counterculture. She bravely challenged traditional gender norms, inspiring countless artists to embrace their uniqueness and authenticity. Additionally, her music videos, especially the iconic Girls Just Want to Have Fun, took full advantage of MTV's influence, making her a trailblazer in using visuals to convey her powerful messages. Lauper's fearless originality and cross-genre appeal not only broadened the horizons of rock music, but also secured her place as one of the most influential figures of the decade. It's truly inspiring to see how her legacy continues to shape music today. Stevie Nicks, the ethereal frontwoman of Fleetwood Mac and a successful solo artist, was one of the most influential figures in 80s rock. Known for her distinctive voice, poetic songwriting, and mystical persona, Nicks brought a unique blend of rock, folk, and pop to the forefront, shaping the sound and aesthetic of the decade. Her solo career began in 1981 with the album Belladonna, which included huge hits like Edge of 17 and Stand Back. Nicks' songwriting often explored themes of love, loss, and mysticism, resonating deeply with fans and influencing a generation of musicians. Her visual style, characterized by flowing dresses, platform boots, and layered shawls, became as iconic as her music, symbolizing individuality and creative freedom. Lita Ford was a key figure in shaping rock music in the 80s. recognized as one of the most skilled and celebrated female guitarists of the decade. As a solo artist and a former member of the all-female band The Runaways, Ford brought fierce energy and technical mastery to the world of hard rock and heavy metal. She challenged stereotypes and opened doors for women in both genres. During the 80s, Ford's solo career flourished with albums like Out for Blood and Dancin' on the Edge, demonstrating her prowess as a guitarist and her ability to craft compelling rock music. However, it was her 1988 album Lita that truly cemented her legacy. With the songs Kiss Me Deadly and the haunting duet Close My Eyes Forever featuring Ozzy Osbourne, Ford achieved mainstream success, blending raw rock energy with commercial appeal. Her fierce style and commanding stage presence made her a role model for aspiring female rockers. Ford's success proved that women could thrive in the hard rock and metal scenes without compromising their authenticity. She not only influenced her contemporaries, but also paved the way for future generations of female musicians to break through barriers and excel in rock music. Like her former bandmate, Lita Ford, Joan Jett's name is synonymous with rock and rebellion. Known for her assertive voice and gritty guitar riffs, Jett first gained fame with her band, The Runaways, in the late 1970s. However, it was her solo work in the 80s that genuinely cemented her status as a rock icon. Her tracks I Love Rock and Roll and Bad Reputation embodied the spirit of rock and roll, raw, rebellious, and unapologetic. Her influence extends beyond her music. She challenged gender dynamics within the rock world and inspired countless women to pick up a guitar and express themselves through music. Debbie Harry, the famed frontwoman of Blondie, played a crucial role in bringing punk and new wave music to the mainstream. With her striking looks and captivating stage presence, Harry became a symbol of the punk rock movement. Blondie's fusion of punk, rock, and pop produced hits Heart of Glass and Call Me, which dominated the charts in the 80s. Harry's influence went beyond her music. She became a fashion and cultural icon, inspiring a generation to embrace individuality and defy conventions. Annie Lennox, known for her work with the Eurythmics, brought a unique blend of rock, pop, and soul to the 80s music scene. Her decisive vocals and androgynous style challenged traditional gender roles and captivated audiences. The Eurythmics' hit, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This, became a top song of the decade. Lennox's innovative approach to music and her commitment to social causes have made her a respected figure in the industry, continuing to inspire artists across genres with her creativity and activism. As the frontwoman of Siouxsie and the Banshees, Siouxsie Sioux played a crucial role in evolving from the energy of punk to the more complex and atmospheric sounds of post-punk and goth rock. Her band's music featured dark themes, innovative guitar work, and haunting vocals, which became defining elements of these genres. Siouxsie's distinctive style, characterized by dramatic makeup, unique hairstyles, and strikingly gothic clothing, influenced not only the music scene, but also fashion and visual culture. Her look became legendary, inspiring countless artists and fans to embrace more theatrical and avant-garde styles. Beyond music, Siouxsie's impact extended into broader cultural movements. Her work with the Banshees helped lay the groundwork for the goth subculture, which continues to thrive as a distinct and vibrant community. Kate Bush revolutionized 1980s rock with her experimental approach to music and performance. Known for her ethereal voice and theatrical style, she blended rock with art pop sensibilities, incorporating unconventional song structures, literary themes, and diverse instrumentation. Her 1985 album, Hounds of Love, showcased a perfect fusion of storytelling and innovative production techniques, inspiring artists to push creative boundaries. Bush's embrace of synthesizers and Fairlight CMI sampling paved the way for the incorporation of electronic elements in rock music, while her visual storytelling and music videos set new standards for artistic expression. Her influence can be seen in artists such as Peter Gabriel, Tori Amos, and Kate Pearson of the B-52s. The 1980s also saw the emergence of several all-female bands that challenged the norms of the rock genre. Groups like the Go-Go's and the Bangles achieved significant commercial success, proving that women could not only perform, but also write and produce their music. The The Go-Go's, in particular, became the first all-female band to top the Billboard charts with their debut album, Beauty and the Beat. These bands not only provided a platform for female musicians, but also changed the narrative surrounding women in rock. They demonstrated that female artists could work collaboratively, fostering a sense of community and support among women in the industry. This sense of camaraderie was crucial in an environment that often pitted women against one another, perpetuating the idea that there could only be one successful female artist at a time. The 1980s marked a defining era for women in rock music, with artists breaking through glass ceilings and reshaping the genre's landscape. Despite facing challenges such as objectification and restrictive gender norms, these women carved out spaces for themselves, demonstrating remarkable talent and resilience. From Tina Turner's electrifying performances to Cyndi Lauper's vibrant originality, and from Joan Jett's rebellious spirit to Kate Bush's avant-garde innovation, each artist contributed something unique to the decade. Together, they not only disrupted the expectations of rock musicians, but also became inspirations for future generations, encouraging creativity, authenticity, and strength in the face of adversity. Their legacies continue to resonate to this day,